Hi there, this is Ruben and this is Ship Stories 21. Not particularly 21st century, you would think, but this is how soldiers in the Second World War were contacting each other with a phone which you had to wind up. Big battery. Today, phone which you hold in your hand, and that is the subject today, digitalization. But first, recap. Last week you saw my colleague building up the fire test in Genoa in Italy for the hydrocarbon, an offshore requirement. So if there is a fire with a propellant, a fuel, you need a hydrocarbon fire test to mimic that fire. Anyhow, this week a lot of things happened and digitalization. I saw an article by the Cruise and Ferry magazine where KNVTS Hans Oyvind Sewers, their segment director for passenger ships and Ro-Ro, explained about how digitalization seems to be speeding up even faster in shipbuilding because of the pandemic. And actually they have seen a surge of remote surveys. So remote surveys done by DNVGL actually grow by 33% this year. So digitalization, funny enough, it does mean that on board ships you need to install a lot of new systems, and means you need better coverage, better signals and more cables. And that is interesting because it has a lot of implications on your cable management. It has implications on your fire protection. It has implications for us because we need to do more fire tests. And with that digitalization, we see this development of autonomous ships coming up. There is actually a project being done by the Trondheim University, Maritime University in Trondheim, that is currently working on a autonomous ferry passenger ferry that will sail in the fjords close to Trondheim, fully autonomous. You can actually call it up by a button at the port. It will come and pick you up and bring you to the other side. So that requires a lot of cables and signal and so on. So digitalization is an important topic. With that, I also want to announce that this week I am officially joined the board of the Royal Dutch Association of Maritime Industry Engineers. A mouthful, and it's in Dutch it's the KNVTS, and I am going to take part of the team that manages the events and lectures. And with that, I want to announce a very interesting lecture by my friend Lars Molter, Dr. Lars Molter, who is going to explain on the 25th of November a new technology he has developed, which is to join steel with composites. Yes, no welding, no gluing, it's a joining steel with composites. And so follow the link below and find out more how you can build, for example, a composite superstructure and connect it seamlessly with a steel hull. So with that, Ship Stories 21 ends, and I wish you a great weekend. Thank you for joining. See you next week. Bye.